Juke. Plex. Linkskaper. Link cricket. Collect. Task. Half AD. Productief. Linkvol. Pagina. Talk. Link. Product AD. Half. Task. Collect. Links. Plek. Juke. McDonald. Radio. Hartval. Muziek. Bolpunt. Radio. Link. Noos. NS. Linkvol. Ringtone. Frequency. Prangtime. Frequency missing.
Goedemiddag allemaal.
Frequency missing.
Welcome to Frequency Missing. This game is played in landscape mode with the home button to the right. Main menu.
Mijn naam is Mark Noorlander. Ik ben een tijdje weg geweest van YouTube. Maar ik ben weer terug. Ik had eerst een kanaal met muziek, dacht ik. Maar ik dacht, ik ga een gamekanaal starten. En vandaag is mijn eerste let's play. Ik ga Frequency Missing doen. Ik ga elke dag een aflevering maken. Het zullen 4 afleveringen zijn. En het is een adventure game. Verwacht weinig actie. Geen vechten. Het is vooral een beetje rondlopen, dialogen en puzzelen. Dus de komende 4 dagen gaan we lekker puzzelen en we gaan dialogen starten. Dit spel heeft trouwens 2 eindes. Een goed einde en een minder goed einde. Niet super dramatisch. Dus, maar het is leuk. Dus we gaan een nieuwe game starten. We gaan een tutorial doorlopen. Zodat jullie kijkers ook kunnen weten hoe dit werkt. Dit spel is trouwens gewoon te downloaden in de App Store. Gratis. Frequency Missing. Helemaal gratis. En ja, ik ga met jullie door het verhaal heen lopen. Dus we gaan een nieuwe game starten, jongens.
Continue. Drag your finger up and down on new game. If you start a new game, your previously saved game will be overwritten. Are you sure you want to start a new game? No. Yes. The game autosaves, so you can pick up where you left off.
Oké.
Oh, my head.
Sorry.
What happened? Where am I? It's so dark. Ouch! I'm locked in! Help! Is someone there? I probably shouldn't have done that. If they hear me, they might knock me out again. I hear some rattling. If I feel around, I might be able to locate where that noise is coming from.
Oké, mijn excuses. Tutorial, dat had ik apart aan moeten klikken. Ja, we zitten opgesloten in een kelder.
If I feel around, I might find something.
We zitten opgesloten in een kelder en we moeten eruit zien te komen door te gaan puzzelen. Dus we gaan schroeven zoeken.
A screw! I might be able to pry it loose with my hands. There we go. It's still locked. Maybe there are more screws.
De volgende. Ah, hier.
Another screw! It's starting to give way.
Oké, nog eentje.
Yes!
Oké.
Chapter 1. 3 days earlier.
April 13th, 8:35 a.m. My first day at work as a reporter for Radio IDUN. Richard would have welcomed me and showed me around, but he disappeared 3 days ago. I'm really worried. Carl might know something about where he is.
Oké.
Hi, Carl. How's it going?
Oh, hi Patricia. Just fine. How are you settling in?
Nu moeten we dus een conversatie gaan starten.
Goodbye. Richard. New at work. New at work.
Laten we hiermee beginnen.
It's a lot to process in a short amount of time.
Yes. Something on your mind?
Wat is er met ons aan de hand?
Enough about work. The chief. The radio station.
Laten we beginnen over het radiostation.
Well, I got a quick tour yesterday, but maybe you can tell me more about the radio station.
I don't know what to say. The building is a bit much for my taste. It was originally built as a royal library, apparently. I'm sure Monica at the reception can tell you more about the station.
Enough about the chief.
Oké.
The chief has barely had time for me yet. What is he like?
He can be a bit difficult to deal with sometimes. He wants to be one of the crew and make good broadcasts, but he also wants to make his bosses happy.
Oh, he's not in charge?
No, he only runs our department, even if he sometimes acts like he runs the whole station.
The chief. The radio station. Enough about work. Thank you. Goodbye. Richard. New at work. Richard, have you read the newspaper today?
No, what's on your mind?
It said the police have closed the investigation on Richard's disappearance.
What? No one has seen him in 3 days.
I know! They claim there's no indication that a crime has been committed. How can they not care about what happened?
I'm sorry. I know you're good friends. Is there anything I can do?
Thank you, but I don't think so. I was so happy when he got me this job and was really looking forward to working with him. Enough about Richard's job. Richard's disappearance. Richard's disappearance. Do you know anything about Richard's disappearance?
No, nothing. I was going to snoop around in his office, but someone had locked it.
Do you think there's anything in there?
I don't know. But he spent a lot of late nights in his office. I thought maybe he had left some notes about what he was working on.
Richard's job. Enough about Richard's disappearance. Richard's job.
YouTube.
Do you know what he was
Auto.nl,
working on?
Ferrari F12 Novitec 6.3
Some
V12
stories,
House Sterrenauto
but
Auto.nl,
nothing that would
bijlagen.
explain his disappearance. You spent a lot of time together. He never told you anything?
No, but I got this feeling he wanted to tell me something but couldn't. I thought it might have something to do with what he was working on. Enough about Richard's job. Richard's disappearance. Richard's job. Do you know what he was working on?
Some stories, but nothing that would explain his disappearance. You spent a lot of time together. He never told you anything?
No, but I got this feeling he wanted to tell me something but couldn't. I thought it might have something to do with what he was working on. Enough about Richard. Thank you. Goodbye. Richard. New at Richard. Goodbye. Thanks, Carl. I'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Oké, we zijn dus een hoop te weten gekomen over dat we bij een radiostation werken. En dat onze vriend Richard is verdwenen. En daar gaat het hele verhaal over. Dus wat we nu gaan doen... Hij zei het al, we gaan naar de receptie toe. We gaan kijken wat de receptioniste weet. We gaan eens uitzoeken wat er met Richard is gebeurd. En dat belooft wat, dames en heren.
The lobby. The radio station's lobby. Grandiose and awe-inspiring. You can't help but be impressed by it.
Oh.
The radio station's receptionist. Hello, Monica.
Good morning, Patricia. What can I do for you?
Goodbye. Richard's disappearance. Coworkers. The radio station. How many people work here?
Well, we have 60 employees, the biggest and best radio station in the country.
My job. Work. Enough about the station. My job. Work. What is everyone doing here?
Well, most of them are reporters like you. There's a lot that goes into making good broadcasts, so we also have several audio technicians and lots of administration.
My job. Work. My job. Do you know what I'm supposed to do here?
Huh. Don't you know?
Yes, but the chief just told me to get acquainted with the station.
I suppose you'll start with a few small stories here and there. But regardless of what you get to do, you should be proud and happy you're working for this fine radio station.
Enough about the state. My job. Enough about. Thank you. Goodbye. Richard's disappearance. Coworkers.
Onze collega's gaan we even naar vragen.
What can you tell me about our colleagues?
Who do you have in mind?
Enough about Stephanie. Carl. The chief.
De chief. Daar wil ik wat meer over weten eigenlijk.
What is the chief like?
He's an orderly man that knows how to take charge. But between you and me, he can be a bit grumpy sometimes. Oof.
Ja, dat klopt. Dat kan hij zeker wel, ja. Hij kan af en toe, hij is niet heel gezellig. Maar dat gaan jullie straks zo meteen ook wel merken.
Stephanie. Carl.
Carl, die hebben we net gesproken. Dus gaan we even kijken wat ze daarover te zeggen heeft.
What's Carl like?
He's a fun guy that gets along with pretty much everyone at the station. Officially, he's a fact checker, but he mostly works on their audio for the broadcasts.
Stephanie. Apparently Stephanie will be my mentor. What is she like?
Oh, is she going to be your mentor? She's pedantic, very skillful, and a respected news anchor. But if you ask me, she can be a bit stuck up sometimes.
Stephanie. Enough about colleagues. Thank you. Goodbye. Richard's disappearance.
Hier doen we het eigenlijk om, hè.
Do you know anything about what's happened to Richard?
Well, not more than anyone else, I believe. The police were snooping around here a few days ago, and I'm reading that they don't think a crime has been committed.
Snooping.
It's good that they investigated, but they could have done it without disturbing everyone. To be honest, we didn't get along very well. He was a very good reporter, but he didn't always think the rules applied to him.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks, Monica.
Oké. Oh,
Carl's in my office.
oké. Hier zijn we net geweest. Hier gaan we uit.
The lobby.
Laten we naar...
Carl's in my office.
Dames en heren, ik ben geen pro-gamer, dus... het is fout dat
De
jullie
lobby.
vaker tegenkomen. Ik ben geen professionele gamer. En ik kan het ook niet editen trouwens, dus als het wat langer duurt af en toe... vergeef me alsjeblieft.
Richard's office. It's locked. Could there be a clue to his disappearance in there? The chief's office.
Kijk.
A well-furnished office that smells of leather and cigars.
Escalating, and Greywood Steel has a new manager. I'm Stephanie, your host, with today's news.
Excuse me, Chief. Do you have a minute?
Yes, 1 minute. What do you want?
Zoals jullie horen, hij is erg chagrijnig.
Goodbye. Locked office. Richard has What do you know about Richard's disappearance?
Only what the police have said.
And what is that?
Nothing.
Aren't you concerned about your employees?
Of course I am. There's just not a whole lot I can do about it. We've got radio to produce. I don't have time to worry about something that's out of my hands. I'm sorry, I know the two of you were friends.
But you're the manager. You can't just sit there and hope for the best.
Careful now. Richard's recommendation is the only reason you're here.
Goodbye. Locked office. Why is Richard's office locked?
The police have already
Reclamefolder. Nu
investigated.
Griekse
They
specialiteiten bij
didn't
Lidl.
find
Check snel
anything.
pagina 14 van hun folder.
You have to understand, I don't want other people running around in there causing even more trouble.
They must have missed
Voice-over uit.
something.
Are you doubting the police's competence? Stop meddling with things you don't understand and go do your job.
In financial news, it was announced today that Anderson is the new manager of Greywood Steel.
The lobby.
Nou, gaan wij.
The door to the newsroom, where all the broadcasts are made.
Hold it! We're broadcasting live. You need the chief's permission to go in there.
Oh, wacht. Lang geleden heb ik dit gespeeld hoor.
The chief's office.
Ik heb nog niet alles gedaan.
Leading the summit on the environment. The conflict in the South is escalating. Steel has a new manager. Stephanie, your
I don't have time for all these questions.
little music.
Oh,
Voice-over aan. Frequency missing. Actief. Veeg omhoog met. Frequency missing. Sluit frequentie. Activeren. Stand. Frequency. Frequency missing.
The Prime Minister opened this year's environmental summit by addressing the
A key cabinet.
Get away from there. Do you often rummage through other people's belongings?
The key to Richard's office is probably in there, but I'll never get to it as long as the chief is here.
I really don't have time for you right now. Go to the newsroom. Maybe you can learn a thing or two about live broadcasting.
dit moeten we weten.
everyone here at Radio IDUN.
The lobby.
Kijk hoor. The newsroom.
The newsroom. Monica, the chief said I could go in.
All right, just be careful and don't do anything to disturb them.
Today's news.
The newsroom. Furnishings are simple and functional. It's the heart of the station.
World leaders. In a short statement, she later said the future looks bright and that negotiations
Stephanie is in the
are moving
speaker
forward,
booth doing a
but
live
it's too early
broadcast.
to draw any conclusions.
Apparently, she will be my mentor now that Richard is gone.
Is escalating. The mediators believe a solution is in sight, but it will require all involved parties to return
A
to the
large
negotiating
switch.
table.
Do I dare
Everyone
pull
here
it?
at Radio IDUN
Laten
is
we maar eens wat
looking
leuks
for
gaan
the
doen.
swift return home
Yes.
of everyone stuck. What the heck are you doing?
What are you doing, Butterfingers? You just interrupted a live broadcast.
I'm sorry. I lost my balance and fell on the switch.
Get out.
Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but it should keep him busy for a while.
Alright. Nu kan ik dus
The chief's office.
die sleutel pakken.
This key looks like it could open the door to Richard's office.
I don't care whose fault it is. It's your job to make sure these things don't happen.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. We're working as fast as we can. It's good of you to remind me.
We had some temporary technical difficulties, but they're now taken care of, and we will continue with the broadcast.
Oh, the broadcast is up and running again. I better get out of here.
Today's news. The Prime Minister opened this year's environmental summit by addressing the assembled world leaders
The lobby.
in a short statement.
Oké.
Richard's office. I hope I brought the right key. Yes! Patricia versus Lux. 1-0.
Alright.
Richard's office. Okay. Let's see what you're hiding from me. A stapler, a tape roll, paper clips, and some blank pages. More or less what you'd expect to find on a desk. Nothing here that tells me what happened to him. Richard's noteboard. Nothing of interest there. Hold on. There's a VIP card to the Duke Silverglans Club. I didn't know he was a member there.
Duke Silverglans.
Isn't that a bit too expensive and exclusive for him? I just noticed that the painting is a bit crooked. There's a safe hidden behind it. I doubt the police would have left it alone if they had found it. I might need some assistance opening it. Richard's safe. I need help opening it. The lobby.
Even kijken hoor. Laten we
The
ons
chief's
kantoor
office.
gaan. Oh,
The world leaders meet in a summit on the environment. The conflict in the south is escalating.
sorry chief.
Steel has a new
Ga
The
weg.
lobby.
I'm Stephanie, your host.
Carl's in my office.
Carl, ben jij daar? Ja,
Habit minder. Nu tijd voor hydrateren.
Carl!
What is it?
I managed to get into Richard's office. Someone had turned the place over, but unlike me, they didn't find the hidden safe. We have to open it.
Nice! I have an idea. Should we go to his office?
Yes. Yeah, let's go.
Here, take this contact microphone. Place it on the safe, and you might be able to hear when it unlocks.
Wouldn't it be quicker if you did it?
You found it, so it's only fair that you open it as well. I'll keep watch and let you know if someone's coming.
Okay, Richard. Let's see what secrets you've hidden in here. So, how do I do this?
With the contact microphone, you should be able to hear the click from the locking mechanism. When you hear the clunk of the locking bar, you should stop and drag in the other direction. I think these kind of locks usually start to the right, so drag to the right until you hear a clunk, then switch directions. Keep doing that until the safe is open.
we moeten onze vinger op het scherm houden en naar rechts schuiven. Dus, wat gaan we dan doen? Heel voorzichtig. Nu zetten we onze vinger weer op het scherm en schuiven we naar links. Ook heel voorzichtig. En dan gaan we weer hetzelfde doen, maar naar rechts.
Yes! Patricia versus Locks, 2-0. Now let's see what you thought was worth hiding, Richard.
What did you find?
A tape. I wonder what's on it.
We better listen to this in our office. Let's load the reel into my tape recorder and hear what secrets are hidden on it.
Well, what's wrong with your tape recorder?
It's not my recorder, it's the tape. I'm not entirely sure how I'll fix it. You'll have to give me a few days.
Hier is meer staat.
En hoe dit afloopt, zien wij morgen in de volgende aflevering.
Bedieningspaneel. Vlieg, mobiel, brief, bluetooth, toon, iPhone, trackpost, voor, speel, volg, rood, niet, helder, vol, zin, zak, timer, rekencamera, QR, notitie, geselecteerd, schermopname, knop.
Dank
Tik
jullie
dubbel en
wel
houd vast om je
allemaal.
regelaars te tonen. Veeg omhoog of
voor-
omlaag om een aangepaste handeling te selecteren en tik vervolgens dubbel op open regelaars.
Hou je
Activeer,
mond.
standaard.
Dankjewel. Dank jullie wel allemaal voor het kijken alvast. Ik hoop dat jullie het leuk vonden. Als je het leuk vond, dan geef natuurlijk een blauw duimpje omhoog. Ik heb in ieder geval genoten van de eerste aflevering. En ik hoop dat jullie het ook gaan doen. Dankjewel voor het kijken en tot morgen.